Hey gang, Coach Jason here. Hope you're doing well. Happy 4th of July holiday weekend. May you be safe and enjoy. So I want to talk about finishing kick workouts. Okay, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. Okay, you can, and a lot of folks do this. They'll run a workout and in they'll just bash the last rep, which is a way of doing it. But I want to talk about workouts in a way that you can use right now for cross country as you're building towards cross country and translate into track, middle distance runners and distance runners. So with the goal of gradually making the back end part of your race faster. Okay, and again, they're designed for middle distance and distance runners. Okay, and again, different parts. So it could be the final 200, final 300, whatever it is. But it's set up in such a way so you gradually get faster. It allows you or your athletes to adapt easily over time. Okay, so it gets them on a regular basis instead of just trying to go for that last lap, because sometimes you may not feel good and that last lap doesn't necessarily happen the way you want it to. So this is a way of doing it in a way that makes it a little bit easier for you to improve on a regular basis and help your teammates that are around you too, because not everybody will have that last final rip that everybody else does. So just a thought. Okay, and again, I'm going to pull up the slides. Okay, so the first one, this is a workout. And let's just say you're training for cross country, so it's 5 to 6K in volume is the race, or 8 to 10K or whatnot, but this is a 5 to 6K. So this workout here is 6 to 8 times 800 meters, the goal workout, with a 200-meter jog, 2-minute jog recovery at 5K pace. So let's just say you're trending from current 5K pace to goal 5K pace. The idea here is to run the last 200 of each reps at a certain pace. So the first 2 reps, you run it at 5K pace. So you just run the whole entire reps 1 and 2 at 5K pace, okay? And then you do the next 3, 4, 5. The last 200 of reps 3, 4, 5 are at 3K pace, so it's slightly faster. So it might be a second or 2 faster, okay? So it's nothing crazy. And then the last one, reps 6, 7, 8, you can go down to mile pace if you can. So again, you drop another second or 2 for those reps. So, and again, it allows you to either do this workout or build into it, okay? Where you can gradually do these types of reps progressively faster at certain paces. And again, the reason why I have folks do like 2 times the 200 in the beginning of a workout at the workout pace is to get you into the groove so that you're not having to look for the paces during part of the workouts, wasting workouts. I want you to maximize every rep in a workout, which is why I have you and you'll see my workouts 2 times 200 at goal race pace, whatever that might be. So it allows you to lock into that pace and get familiar with it so you can go right away, or 2 to 3 times the 200. So something to keep in mind. This allows you to kind of gradually transition outward. Okay. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I really hope that you enjoy the content enough too. I'm on the road to 3,000. It would mean a lot. It would mean the world to me, actually. You could support and help us get to 3,000 subs. Doesn't cost you anything. Just hitting that thumbs up button, and that's it, with the subscribe button. And if you enjoy the content, the thumbs up button is greatly appreciated too. So I thank you for that. Okay. So now the next batch of workouts we're talking to, we're going to lengthen the rep a little bit. Okay. 1K reps. Okay. Here again, 5 to 6 times 1K reps with a 2-minute recovery at 5K pace. Okay, pretty much the same volume as 6 to 8 times 800-meter reps, almost. Now you're in here, you run the last 200 meters, and again, you do your 2 times 200 at goal 5K pace, right? And then you do the first 2 reps, the whole entire rep is at 5K pace. So the last 200 of those reps are at 5K pace. So if you go race pace is 20 minutes, you're running at 4 minutes per rep. If you go 18 minutes, and so on, you're running at 336 per rep, and so on. If you go 15 minutes, you're running at 3 minutes per rep. So it takes a little bit of calculation, but I have videos on this channel too of breaking down every component of training based on what your current fitness is and how you identify your current fitness. So take a look at those. I highly encourage you to do that. And these are all accurate. They're calculated. They're broken down. Okay. Then reps 3, 4, and 5, you take it down a little bit. So if the start of the workout is at 5K pace, you want to work yourself down from 3K pace to the end part to mile pace, if you can, towards the end part. So here, reps 3, 4, and 5, you do the last 200 meters of that rep at 3K pace. Okay, so slightly faster again. And then reps 6, 7, and 8, you do the last 200 of that at mile pace, if you can. Which is, it's a good amount faster than 5K pace. So just something to keep in mind. Anywhere between 20 and 30 seconds per mile. So that's this one. This is 1K reps. And now, let's just say you train for something 8K and 10K, college or longer races. So the volume here is 8 kilometers to 10 kilometers of running. So it's either 4 to 6 times a 2K, or 8 to 10 times 1K, or it could be whatever, 5 to 6 times a mile, whatever you feel is appropriate for that day. So at 10K pace, so whatever that is. So if you go 30 minutes, you're running the 1K reps at 3 minutes. and 2K reps in 6 minutes, and so on. So now the first section, the last two, but now you can pump it up a little bit. The last 200 to 300 meters of reps, 1, 2, 3 of those 2K reps at 10K pace. Okay, no change there. And then the next 300 or 200 to 300 meters of reps 4, 5, and 6 is at 5K pace. So you drop it down a little bit. And you can even work your way down to 3K pace. Okay, and then if you go to the other end, 8 to 10 times 1,000, something similar. You can run the first 3 reps, last 200 at 10K pace, reps 4, 5, and 6 with the last 200 at 5K pace, and then lastly, last 5 reps of 200 meters to 300 meters of each rep for in this case 8, 9, and 10 at 5K pace and even down to 3K pace. So this shows you how to get a little bit stronger towards the end in a gradual manner without having to, think you can really, really pull something off crazy. And this is another way of doing it in such a way that minimizes any risk of getting injured, which is ideally what we want to do in the coaches world. We want to keep you healthy and help you run fast. So those are some finishing kick workouts. Again, you can modify it any way you like. Okay, but this is a great way of kind of gradually getting into that, especially during summertime and you start to transition to the fall of a cross-country workouts. I mean, you could do the last series of the rep at a slide uphill or a slide downhill. You can modify it depending on what the type of course you're running, what type of reps you're going to be running. So it's a way of throwing variety into the training. But the main part here is to finish strong at the end. So you're always kicking no matter what. You're doing 10 reps on a regular basis and you're kicking after every rep. Your body gets used to you accelerating towards the end of these races. So I thank you for that. And if you enjoyed the content, again, hit the thumbs up. And again, if you have any questions, reach out to me, blackbeltrunningcoach@gmail.com. I'm happy to answer questions. We can break down any type of training you like, any video that we have on this channel. So be safe, train hard, train smart, and I'll talk to you next time. Yes, indeed.